Seventh factor is the edge finish. And not particularly talking about sharpness first, talking about how it's sharpened. We did a lot of testing on layers of buffalo hide, which is a very, very fibrous tissue. And we took a series of arrows, some 3 blades, some 2 blades, some single blades, some single bevels, some double bevels, all sorts of broadheads. And we shot them into the hide, but sharpening them a different way. And then when we got through with that, we compared each arrow's performance with the different edge finish back to itself. So we have a collection of arrows that were shot with just file sharpened. They were shot with the hill type serrations. And then we did it with a honed and stropped edge. Now the honed and stropped edge gave an average across all these different arrows of 26% increase in penetration over the file sharpened edge. Okay, when we start talking about a honed and stropped edge, you're talking about an art in sharpening that's somewhat lost today. If you think back 100 years ago, every morning when a guy got up, he had to sharpen his straight razor to be able to use it. So he got pretty good at sharpening stuff. Now, nowadays, people don't have that. Some of my earliest memories are sitting out at night, because wasn't any TV, lived along the highway watching the cars go by with my dad. I was probably 4 or 5 years old, just out there sharpening a little red-handled Barlow knife. So back when I was growing up, people learned sharpening skills, before they were in school. So you need to work out some way to get your broadhead sharp. There are aids to that, like the KME sharpener and things of that nature, that will help you get a good, consistent edge if you don't know how to sharpen something. If you can't sharpen with that, then you're going to have a real problem. You probably need to find somebody that'll sharpen for you, because you have to have that sharp broadhead. That's what's going to do the damage to the blood vessels. That's what's going to sever them and allow them to bleed freely. A good test, or one test that I used to use for sharpness, was that I would take the fairly wide rubber bands, must be 2.5 millimeters, maybe even 3 millimeters wide, and I would tension them slightly, about like tissue would be tensioned, and put it on the edge of the broadhead and try to slide it down the broadhead. If you could go more than 1/4 inch, the broadhead wasn't sharp enough. That's a pretty high degree of sharpness. That's sharp enough that you can shave your face with it, just like you would with a razor. So it is the kind of finish that's going to give you the freest hemorrhaging. Now, I won't go into the hemorrhaging cascade here, but it's something you should look up so that you understand why it's important to have that smooth finish as opposed to the rough finish, because it's going to let the blood vessels that are cut bleed freely for a longer period of time before they clot. So it's important to tie those together. So we're getting into little factors here, but you'll notice those are still high gains in penetration from a little factor, like how you sharpen your broadhead. No file sharpened broadhead, no hill type serration is sharp enough to hunt animals with.